You're listening to Process Server Daily, the show where hustle meets strategy in the high-stakes world of process serving. From elite pros to the new servers taking massive action, these are the voices of a rising industry. Hosted by the founder of 123 Legal Support, Mighty Mike Reed. This is your backstage pass to building a profitable process serving empire. Let's get into it.
Business there. Like, I really want to highlight and understand Hutch Serves there in Tennessee. You said there's only a few people in every city, every little town in Tennessee. It's very rural. So I have a bunch of things come from that with safety and how you serve. But first of all, like, what sets you apart from other companies there in Tennessee?
Well, I offer flat rates, but I have three different tiers of flat rates because there are obviously the metro counties, which is Nashville, Chattanooga, Knox, and Memphis. So those are just, a flat rate for those. Those are my lowest tier. And then I just have called like other Tennessee counties, and then I have remote counties. And those are also flat rate, but they're tiers. So the reason why that is though is because even like every process serving company around here has that, because some states, it's like, hey, 75, 85 for the entire state flat rate. And, that works for them. But here in Tennessee, we have valleys, we have rivers, we have lakes, we have mountains, we have forests, like everything you can imaginable we have. And one county versus the other is very different. Like, for instance, we had this winter we had ice, we had ice storms. And there's this one county, I think it's Clay. It's northeastern, not like the super northeastern, but it's on the Kentucky border. And they went on Christmas break and they didn't get back to school until February because the roads were that bad. The school buses couldn't get out there because they had on break, and then we had a snowstorm probably near the end of the break, and then we had another snowstorm near the end of January. So it was like 45 days straight that the kids in those counties didn't have to go to school. And that's really the difference. It's a lot of terrain difference. It's based on county, and it also depends on server too, because there are some servers that they just want to do their county, or they just want to go to maybe one county over. Now some they'll go 2-3 counties over. They'll go 2 hours away. And it really depends if that server is just their own company and it's just them, or if they work with a few people. So
So you got the different rates and you got the different experience with all the different areas. How are you staying? What's your certification license in Tennessee? How does that work? Nothing.
18 and breathing. You can be a child molester and documents. No joke.
So what is Tennessee doing? So, because you're the secretary, right? So you have a little bit of.
So that is something that we brought up in the meeting. We're like, let's get a training program together. Let's come up with some stuff that we can bring either to some legislation or to the AOC to be like, hey, let's get this stuff recognized, and let's maybe, because we don't want overregulation like California or like Georgia or like North Carolina, where I know North Carolina, the documents have to go to a sheriff first. Now, there are some companies that can bypass that, but they have to have really good standing with the court for that first. But we don't want that. So we're hoping to try to go a unique route in terms of getting TAPs plugged in with the AOC or with the legislator, in terms of we can maybe set and be a give-take two-way street. And we're going to try to go that route. It's probably going to take probably at minimum 2 years, but we have to put all the training modules, the curriculum, the safety and all that stuff together before we can do anything. But that's something that we've been looking at. And this year's meeting, we didn't have speakers. It was just, all right, let's see how we can change the landscape. And it was just a lot of discussion.
Yeah, some of the biggest conferences out there, these association conferences, it's just a fun, social, it feels like a fun social networking type of event. And it is very engaging and fun. But some of the best times I've had it are going to those conferences. But I'll tell you, if it wasn't for state associations, then there wouldn't be process serving in certain states. Like California is very litigious, and they have big collection firms that are constantly trying to submit mailing bills that would essentially kill the process serving industry.
That's a wrap on another episode of Process Server Daily, where the legal support industry levels up. Want to grow your process serving business with the best marketing tools, the most engaged community, and the highest ranking directory online? Visit mightyprocessserver.com. Claim your listing. Join our free community. Surround yourself with process servers who get it and build something real. From the field to the courtroom, this is Process Server Daily. Until next time, stay safe out there and live mighty.